Hello, and welcome back to Cursed Crit, episode 4. Somehow still caught off guard from starting, but that's fine. Anyway,
To the best of us.
last time when we were with this party, we left off with everyone had visited Yester Hill by Cheskar's influence? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Probably.
Let's go with influence. Where they ended up having to fight 3 berserkers and 3 druids because Joan spat on a statue of Strahd at the top of the hill. Sin had summoned 3 black bears, I believe, to help with the fight, and they did ultimately kill all of these threats, in which they decided to rest at the wagon until nightfall to regain, for technical sake, regain health, regain spell slots, that sort of thing. And come nightfall, everyone but Sin and Cheskar left for the tree that they were told there was a sword somewhere in it or around it. Cheskar and Sin decided to stay with Elise, who was basically napping inside the wagon at that point. And, oh, I forgot to mention, on the way back to the wagon, Sin had heard a voice and saw this apparition of a man.
Yeah, Kevin.
And the man introduced himself as Kavan,
Kevin.
but Sin kept translating it as like, yeah, no, his name's Kevin. And ultimately tried to lure Sin to an area, saying like, finally found someone worthy, but, well, and Sin were both like, maybe not, and went to the wagon with the rest of the party. Eventually they did reach the tree, just Woe, Joan, Adrian, Van Richten, Esmeralda, and Atlas. And Joan had spotted a glowing sword under the roots of this tree that was like dripping blood as sap. And when Woe went to basically dig it up, she got snatched up by a branch of the tree as it began to move. And that is where we had left off, so I need everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it.
Except for you, Sin.
That is a 17.
18.
Wow, great. Oh, oof.
So not one.
Oh,
I got an 8.
Oof. Not
Wow.
one.
This is-
1. Nah, 1.
Fight.
Hey, at least we're getting at the bad rolls now. Well, we
Yeah,
are getting at
hopefully.
the bad rolls.
let's
You never know.
let's go with that.
It'll get worse.
Thank you.
Probably.
I appreciate your unending optimism.
Okay. So, Joan, you just saw your friend dig through the roots of the tree, only to be snatched up by said tree.
And she also says something along the lines of, "Help! The tree snatched me up!" or something. Just in case there was any confusion that she was being snatched up by the tree. There isn't.
Snatched.
Wig snatched.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
You can do many things.
Do a spit attack on the tree.
Exactly how high up is Woe right now?
She is about 30 feet off the ground.
That's way too tall for me.
So you can either take a swing at it, you can cast a spell.
God, I guess I'll just... Because my crossbow isn't gonna work.
I mean, you
because it's
whoa.
a fucking crossbow.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Give it a wham.
You're
Give
gonna
it a
use your
whirl.
crossbow?
Yep.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Sexy.
So, since you got a 20 on that, don't worry about rolling attack. You draw back your crossbow and fire it into this tree, but it seems unfazed by the hit. Like it's done no damage whatsoever.
We'll destroy you.
Oh, good.
So you can assume that physically attacking it probably won't do very well.
So
That's
it's
good.
something
That's
that
good news.
reacts to magic instead.
More than likely.
Ah.
Great. This is
But
good
Joan, you
for
do have a
me.
second attack.
Oh, I get a second attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a while. I had to think. Okay, I guess I'll use magic. Ooh, who has the lowest armor class?
I think it's me.
Yeah. Cause I'm
Whoa
13.
does.
I've got 12. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well.
Okay, well, I'll give you my
Thank you.
Yes.
Alright,
Don't,
well,
ever, don't ever say that to me again.
you now have a temporary 14 AC.
Okay. Good.
That was.
yeah.
Okay.
Adrian, you just saw Joan fire a crossbow into the tree and it did absolutely nothing. So how do you want to approach this?
Because I can either help blow or do damage. I'm gonna cast Shatter on this fucking evil tree.
Is that going to catch Woe as well?
Since Woe is that far away, no.
Okay. So you're
It's
looking like you're doing it at the base of the tree, basically.
Yeah, it's each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. So I'll just put the point like right at the base of the tree.
Okay, so she's fine. Wow! Alright, now I'm getting bad rolls. It does not pass.
Hell yeah! So that's 3d8 damage. I'll roll that right now.
Frick it up.
Heck it all the way
Hopefully.
up.
Annihilate it.
That's a 12 damage.
The tree does seem hurt by it, and all of its branches seem to begin to move. It's not drastic and sharp movements, it's more fluid and slow, but they are beginning to move, and you can hear almost like cracking from the
Ooh.
branches as it moves.
Ooh.
Atlas is actually going to fly up and try to help you, Woe.
Here's my question. I think I asked this last time, but I want to make sure because we kind of cut off. Can I, because I was grappled, does that count as something that I can react to?
I believe you've already hellish rebuked today.
I have?
One of the druids. Yeah.
Okay.
You did it on one of the berserkers that attacked you.
I very well might have. Alright, sorry, continue.
You're good. I'm losing all my d20. Wow. But Atlas is basically going to try to wrestle you out of the tree's grasp. And wow. He is barely succeeding.
Okay, but he succeeds.
Yeah.
Good.
He succeeds. So, whoa, this branch just suddenly lets go of you. But you can feel Atlas's claws basically grab you by the shoulders. Keep you up. And he just kind of caws at you while floating there. He used up all his movement.
Does it hurt?
It might sting a little bit.
I
but
say ow.
When you say ow, he almost drops.
Ah! No, it's fine, you're fine!
And just caws at you again and tightens his grip a bit, so you get that pinch from his talons.
Through gritted teeth, I say, thanks, Atlas.
However, this tree is not happy.
Well...
That sounds like a personal problem.
It is going to try to grapple you, Adrian.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
So, does 17 hit you?
Yeah.
And then it's also going to use a branch to try to hit Atlas, and that one is hitting as well.
Oh.
So let me make a strength check to see if he holds on to you well. That's a 2.
Oh.
Atlas is getting whacked with this branch. Oh, damn. He's getting whacked with this branch and dropping you.
This is how we
No!
fucking die. This is how we die.
This is the nightmare scenario.
So, Woe, you're taking 6 points of
Okay.
falling damage as you hit the ground.
Wolf voice, what the fuck, Atlas?
Nah, she
what?
understands.
Stay, dude.
She understands. Step the
And now-
fuck up, Atlas.
Atlas is taking 9 damage from that.
No.
Oh no! It's a +6 as well, so that's actually 15.
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
A plus what now?
Plus 6.
Shit.
And it has 4 attacks, so it's gonna use its 3rd attack.
Oh my god!
God.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Oh, we're fucked. We're
It's gonna
straight
use
fucked.
3rd attack to bite you, Adrian.
Oh
I
my god.
Tree
You
can
see
bite
its
people?
trunk. You see its trunk split open.
I'm about to be
into
bored.
blackness.
Crunch!
No.
Landing its bite attack with a 22.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm
no.
actually getting bored right now.
So that is.
Too many. Too many.
This is for every single 4 joke you've ever made.
So you're taking 19 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Oh.
That's not sexy.
Ugh, that hurt me.
And then, as its final attack, it's also going to
Leave me
try to
alone.
grapple Atlas, so he can't free anyone. And roll, yeah, it's hitting Atlas, so Atlas is grappled as well.
No.
But that is
What happened to your crappy rolls? Bring back the crappy rolls!
I don't control my crappy rolls.
So when Atlas gets grappled too, like Adrian kind of looks at them and just goes, "You too."
Atlas looks back at you and just. "Arr."
What are you in for?
And
I served
then,
my nickel.
whoa.
Sir,
You
my
just
nickel,
fell.
you come and take me.
Whoa, you just fell 30 feet to the ground as
Oh.
this tree basically swatted and grabbed Atlas, grabbed Edrian, bit Edrian. And it looks like it's ready to go for another bite on Edrian.
Okay, I don't hesitate at all. I'm actually gonna. Is the mouth open of Winter Splinter right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of those stars off my robe and magic missile inside the mouth.
Get him. Get
So
him.
go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Get him.
And as this magic missile like flies into its mouth, you can see almost a spark as it hits the back of its throat. And if it could cough, it is, but it's basically thrashing now. And just swinging Edrian and Atlas a bit. So yeah, once the magic missile kind of dies down, there's some smoke passing by these makeshift sharp teeth of this tree.
Can I use the rest of my movement to move over to where Adrian is? Will I provoke Will I invoke attack of opportunity?
Yeah, Atlas. Actually, Atlas would be more over here. Yeah, you can move and.
In fact, I'm actually gonna go over. Well, no, I want to assist my friends, but I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna try and just stay to where Atlas is right now. But I am gonna use the rest of my action to yell for Sen.
Alright, so yeah. Sen, you probably heard Woe yell for help.
Something along the lines of, "Okay, so I greatly miscalculated how easy this would be. Please help."
No.
Yeah. And you got Cheskar's attention too. Like where he was just kind of watching Elise, like still in hybrid form. His head cocks towards the door, and then to you, Sen. Basically
And-
did you hear that?
When they hear "whoa" and the trouble the party's in, just kind of immediately runs out
Okay.
to them.
Not even telling Elise to stay there.
Elise is asleep.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Worried mom noises.
So when it is your turn, you can just bolt out of the wagon. However, it is Ez's turn. And she's going to cast... Since you rested, she's going to cast a lightning bolt on the tree. So 13, 14, 15, 20, 25.
Damn.
But it's only taking half of 25, so it's taking
Okay.
12 points of damage.
Still pretty good.
Why not 13, coward?
Coward.
You know what? I'll make it 13 just for you.
Nice.
Pardon me?
For me?
But it lets out this guttural roar as the lightning bolt strikes it.
Good.
And Van Richten is just kind of looking at this scene.
He's
I
not.
swear to God, if he pieces out, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay, so is Adrian still kind of getting swung around by the tree a little
Yeah.
bit? Okay, so while they're being swung around, are their hands free? Like not like
No!
are their
Please
hands
don't!
free?
I'll say their hands are free, yeah.
They're gonna
I wanna know where
Van
this goes.
Richten off.
I want to, this is all roleplay, so technically they don't count as actions, right?
Right.
Okay, so Woe is going to yell, "We literally just talked about being nice to him!"
I'm trying my best, but he's just watching this all happen. I'll be nice every other time, but this is not the time for him to just be watching me be swung around by a stupid tree.
Like, you actually see Rictavio kind of fiddling with his cane a bit, almost thinking, before he's gonna use his movement to head over to Joan.
Hey.
And he's going to actually cast a death.
Oh
Joan.
shit!
So, basically, if you're dropped down to 0, you automatically, you're still in the...
Even dick, 'cause I'm gonna do something bad.
I don't think he's going to do anything else just yet. No.
I give him a
Wait.
thumbs up.
Wow, that's helpful.
But Joan already has technically a death ward.
I got a double
Yeah.
death horde, fool.
He doesn't know that. And both of you...
The one
Listen.
person who doesn't need the fucking death ward.
I can die twice. It's okay.
He has enough.
Okay.
So while Adrian is still out of range for him, he can apply the death ward to you next, well, on his next turn.
Cool. Alright.
But Sin, you are running out of the wagon, right?
Yes. So, I think when I see like Adrian and Atlas like in the trees, I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals. One piece of challenge.
An oldie
Rating
but a
two.
goodie.
Rating 2 or lower, and I'm gonna conjure up a gargoyle.
How just one?
Yeah, because it's just challenge rating 2. So,
Okay.
roll. And I'm gonna roll initiative.
So you are able to only make it to the top of the hill with your movement, but you can see what's going on. And since you conjured
Okay.
the animal, I will put it at the bottom of the list. Do you want to say anything?
Cool. Probably just like, be careful, don't do anything that'll put you in danger. Obviously.
Don't
And-
do anything.
Well, that's
stupid.
not helpful at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it's a little late for that, but alright.
It's the thought that counts.
Personally, I'm thinking, like, I don't know, talk to, like, a really intimidating guy and like, basically tell him to fuck off and then end up getting sent to, like, fantasy jail? Like that? Anything risky like that? Huh, Sin?
Is Will saying this out loud?
No, this is just my thought.
Oh, okay.
It's also technically her thoughts, but, like, less salty and more like, I mean, to be fair, you're not, like, the most qualified to say that, you know?
Yeah. And so, yeah, Cheskar is following after you, Sin. However, he can only make it to the same point as you, except without spells. But he looks ready to fight, wants to take down this tree. And then, Sin, what do you want your gargoyle to do?
You can fly 60 feet, so like it's just gonna like move towards the tree and try to get Adrian and Alice.
Which one do you want to get first?
Adrian.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll a strength check for the gargoyle. There it is.
It's a 16.
Yeah. You successfully free Adrian. And I'm assuming the gargoyle is also going to grab them while in the air.
Eh.
And it can actually use the rest of its movement to basically float them down and set them
Yeah.
on the ground if you want.
Do that.
I think once Adrian is like set down by the gargoyle, they kind of like turn and give Sin like a thumbs up, and then just go like lets out a sigh of relief and goes, "Oh, thank God."
Joan, buddy,
Yeah.
you just saw this tree fucking almost wreck your friends. What you want to do? And then you also saw a gargoyle fly by and help Adrian. The norm.
Yeah, it's normal. Let me see what I got in my pocket.
And then technically you can cast Divine Smite when you use a melee attack.
Yeah, I kind of want to apply Divine Smite to a crossbow attack.
Okay. At level 1 or 2?
Ooh! I want to do it at level 2, just for fun. You know?
Okay.
It's really
Fuck 'em up.
flimsy.
Yeah, you know.
Go
So,
ahead
like-
and roll your attack against it.
And that's just my regular attack right now?
Nice.
Nice. It's a 17.
So that's hitting. So go ahead and roll damage, and then on top of your damage, roll 3d8 radiant.
6.
So it is taking 14 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Slurp.
Did you say slurp?
We
Slurp.
slurping.
Oh. And then, Joan, you do have a second attack if you want to take it.
Fuck yeah, baby. I'm gonna... Can I cast Cure Wounds on Adrian?
You can go over to Edrin.
Hell
Sick.
yeah.
I'll do that. And what do I roll for Cure Wounds?
I believe it's 1d8?
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah.
Ooh. And that's a +4. 7.
That's actually very helpful.
Yeah. Edrin, you're getting back 7 points. Your bite marks seem to be healing pretty well.
Here, baby.
And then, speaking of, Edrin,
I guess I'm gonna cast Shatter again. I don't really have any, like, good attack spells.
good magic.
Yeah. So I'll cast Shatter again.
Okay.
So that's another con save.
That's a 14.
I think, would that mean I win? Because I have a 14 saving throw. Or does the tree pass?
So for the saving throw, you need that number or higher. Pass.
Okay, so that passes.
Yeah.
That's fine. So that's 7 damage.
Okay. It does not look happy. This tree does not have a face, but you can tell just based on its aura and like some of the blood seeping out from the bark that it is not happy with you at all.
Is it bloody?
It's not bloodied.
Damn it.
It just looks.
It's
It's
The
just
tree's
mad.
fucking. The
Ripping
tree's
bloody
fucking
sap.
pissed.
Yeah, the tree's pissed.
Okay.
Atlas is gonna try to escape. No. No, he's not, 'cause that's a 1.
Oh no!
So you can just hear him screeching and just wiggling in this branch coiled around him.
No!
And then it's the tree's turn.
Oh no.
So,
This is homophobic.
Lesbian.
it's
The
okay, it's
tree's
treating
about
you
to-
all as equals. Equal food.
Oh,
I don't
yay! Woo!
I don't like that at all.
It is... Adrian, it's gonna whack you with its branch.
And your voice come at me a bitch.
And it's going to get a 24 to hit.
Oh!
You're
You
fucking
came
dead.
at me, bitch.
You're taking...
Uh-oh.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
16?
Oh.
18.
18. Okay, I'm down to 30.
And then it is going to try to grapple the gargoyle.
Oh
So
my
roll a strength
God.
check for me.
I hate this fucking tree.
So, alright. The gargoyle nimbly escapes the branch. It also rolled a 10 to hit. So, I just wanted to see how eloquent it would be.
Did you know?
It's gonna use its third attack to... Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that at all.
Gotta need to roll damage towards Atlas.
No!
No!
He's taking 8 points of damage and... Whoa, it's gonna try to grapple you again.
Okay.
Don't pass.
So... It's rolling a 22 to hit.
Is it a free action to put my arms up whenever I'm being grappled? So I have free
I'll
use
let
of my
you.
arms. Yes! Cool.
I'll let you. And then, for a bonus action... Well, no, for its fourth action. It's looking between you and Atlas before it's gonna go for a bite on Atlas.
No!
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 Leave him alone!
I like to imagine you're saying this out loud. And it got a 21 to hit.
Oh my god! Okay,
This
Syra, you
tree
need
is so
to change your
OP.
dice. You need to change your dice.
I'm using
immediately.
like 4 different sets. I want you to know.
Go rig that shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
No.
you're right.
Use a different fucking dice, Syra.
You're so mean.
Leave Atlas alone!
Hey, oh, Jesus Christ.
No!
You deadass. Use the roller on roll 20. We're not gonna be upset.
It's okay.
He's taking 24 points of damage and he
You-
looks really bloodied.
Oh!
I might use the roller on roll 20 for this fight, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your dice are
Killing
hot and it's awful.
But that is the tree's turn. So, whoa, you just got grappled. You saw Atlas almost lose his head, basically.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get another star.
This
go
is
ahead.
what?
What?
What? I didn't hear that last part.
I'm getting out my because I have free range of my arms, so I'm gonna get out the star from my robe.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, with an open mouth as well. The same thing.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so what kind of damage is Magic Missile?
Let's see here.
The good kind.
Force damage.
Force? Okay.
Magical force.
Alright. So when you do that, it closes its mouth again. Smoke is pouring out from cracks of its mouth. And then, actually, whoa, don't you get a second attack?
Do I get a second attack? Hold on. No, because we talked about this before.
Okay.
I've got, an extra D8 whenever I hit a creature below HP max, but that's damage. Like, when I hit a creature below its HP with a weapon.
Alright. That's okay. So then it's Esmeralda's turn, and she's going to cast a firebolt on the tree. And actually, let me roll to see if she sets it on fire. Yeah, so the base of the tree catches fire from the firebolt, and it is taking 24 points of fire damage. And it seems to be screeching as well.
It's what the tree fucking deserves.
The tree is just defending itself.
We didn't do anything! We tried to steal his sword.
Yeah, you did. Terrible. And,
His precious sword has been stolen, so now he has to kill the people who stole it.
it's
We
still
didn't
buried
even
under the
steal
roof.
it.
Boo hoo, let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Okay.
I think us shit talking the tree is actually like not really great for us because karma.
It's fueling Syra's dice.
It's maybe.
Yeah, what happened to using the roll 20 roller?
I just said I would.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun.
I haven't rolled anything. I mean, I rolled for Ez, but I want her rolls to be good.
It's fair.
We want to get this fucking stupid fight over and done with.
Okay, so Van Richten is following after you, Joan, over to you and Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
And Adrian, he's placing a hand on your shoulder. And you just feel this wave of energy just strike you, basically. So, what he's doing is casting Freedom of Movement. which means your speed can't be changed and you can't be paralyzed or restrained.
Yay!
And then spellcasting wise, I do not believe he has a second spell. He does not. So, Sin, you're seeing shit go down. You want to get involved?
Yes.
You gotta run to
Kind
the
of
tree.
need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over, and I'm going to. I guess I don't need to run over, but I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Ooh.
Lot.
That's a
That's gonna
slow
be-
amount thing.
Okay.
3d10 radiant damage on a field save, so
I'll roll this one in the d20, okay? Roll 20.
that passes.
Mother.
Shoot,
Fuck you.
17.
It's so 3d10. 21 divided by that's gonna be like a can I math? We'll see. That's gonna be a 10 or 11 depending on what DM says.
So, what kind of damage is it again? Radiant? Okay. So yeah, 10 damage. And like where its mouth was like facing Atlas, you can see the base of the tree almost turn to look in your direction, Sin.
Uh-oh.
Radiant.
Like it still has some smoke coming out of its mouth from the magic missile. It's got smoke coming up from the fire below it, and it just growls, this guttural growl.
It's like that.
Are you moving closer, or are you staying at like the top of the hill? Actually,
I should be able to reach the tree.
before you make your movement, you actually hear a familiar voice speaking up. And it's
God, shut the fuck up.
No!
Shut the fuck up,
Are
Kevin.
you kidding me?
swear
No,
to
I don't
God.
think it's Kevin. I don't
Is
think it's Kevin.
Kermit! Is it Kermit?
you hear Kavan talk. Kevin.
Okay.
Okay, it's
I
Kevin.
can deal with
Okay.
Kevin. We deal with
It's
Kevin.
not Kevin.
It's
Kevin, no.
Kevin. It's Kevin.
Oh. And Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh Lord. Sin, you hear Kevin talk, and I forgot his voice, and just yell at you. Let me double check something.
It was something like this.
It was a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
There we go.
It was something like
It was like Markiplier, but if he was like in a fantasy setting.
Is Markiplier's real name Kevin? Find out more in Curse Crit episode 4.
So you hear Kevin yell at you. My weapon might be able to help you.
So just kind of. What do you mean, Kevin?
That is not my name.
That is.
Okay, I gotta chill.
Oh, Kevin.
I told you. My weapon and I both want blood drawn. Preferably Strahd's, of course.
I love that he had to add that on.
Big move.
Like, he goes from, like, yelling that to just kind of like, yeah, preferably Strahd's, you know. Anyway!
It's a tree. I don't think it can draw any blood.
It's
It's
bleeding.
literally made of blood.
Hey, Syra, do we hear this? Like, do we hear Sin's side of the conversation from where we're at, or no?
Sid, are you trying to be quiet?
No, I mean it's normal like talking, so like I don't know if they can hear it from like the distance, but they aren't trying to hide it.
You can hear bits and pieces.
Okay, do I hear the bit where Sin says that the tree doesn't bleed, or the tree probably doesn't bleed?
Yeah. You can probably make that out.
Okay, when Edrian hears that, they turn their head sharply and like look at Sin, and like go kind of like squinty eyed, and point at the tree and they go, Sin, do you see the tree bleeding here?
Yeah,
It's bleeding!
Its sap is pure blood. So I don't know what if you're talking to Kermit, stop it, but like help us, maybe?
Sin just kind of takes that in and turns to Kevin and just kind of, What do you want?
Well, I want you to call me by my name.
What's the next condition?
I want you to get the blood of Strahd.
That go on.
Okay, you're killing me. Use my spear in battle and draw blood from your enemies.
Fine, I guess. With grabby hands.
My abdomen hurts from laughter.
You see Kavan, like, just gesture to the ground like 5 feet beside him. And he's roughly like 30 feet away from you.
Okay. Can they walk? They probably walk over to Kevin.
Is that Kevin?
It's Kevin now.
That's Kevin.
Well, to be fair, it's also not Blinksy, but...
Oh, alright.
Calm the fuck out.
Listen here.
Yeah.
So, when you get over there, you can see just rocks piled up. Kind of in like a long line, but just almost like they were lazily thrown together to cover something. And then...
Oh my god.
Alright. Cheskar is looking between you, Sin, and the rest of the party, and seems confused on where to go before heading directly over to you. Well, try and get you out. And is that enough? Maybe you're free.
Ah.
I mean, are we
Next time on Curse Chris.
Are we ever really free?
Bum, 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 bum.
We'll be right
No.
back.
So he is pulling at these branches, and they're just not giving any. It's not letting go at all.
Is trying to wiggle free while he's doing that a free action, or do I have to wait my turn to do that?
You would have to wait your
Okay.
turn.
Alright.
I mean, you can wiggle as a free action, but it's not going to
Not
help.
gonna do anything. Okay.
I'm just
Then-
waiting for my turn because I have a good idea.
Gargoyle boy. What's he want to do? Or she. Or them.
Who really knows? The gargoyle is probably gonna try and get Atlas free now.
Okay. So roll a strength for the gargoyle.
It's an 11.
So that does not succeed. So it too is also pulling on the branch. It's got Atlas squawking in its face. It's kind of yelling back. They're both trying to claw at this branch, and it's just not working.
Wing friends, I guess.
We fly buddies. Joan,
Mm-hmm.
you saw Woe and Atlas get grappled by this tree. Atlas is pretty bloodied at this point, but it looks like the gargoyle's trying to help it, while Cheskar's trying to help Woe. And then Sin just kind of walked off in a random direction. You don't know why.
That's
Can't see
normal.
why.
But I'm gonna do it at a shit.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, I'll do it at a second level.
So go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah, baby, that's a 25.
Ooh, that's a nat
That's a
20.
nat 20!
That's a nat 20, baby. Can you
So
see what
don't
the rock
worry
is
about
cooking?
Don't worry about rolling bludgeoning damage, but go ahead and roll 68.
6.
68?
68.
Sexy.
Nope, no.
Wow.
20.
Wow.
Get
Wow.
fucked.
At this point, it looks like it's starting to get bloody.
Get
We're doing it.
fucked.
And then you do have a second attack, Joan, if you want to take it.
Oh my god, I got another attack.
Every single time. It's so good.
It's always a pleasant surprise. Alright.
So if you want, you can like use your crossbow again and cast like a level 1 divine smite.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Watch this be really low level. Just
Hey.
fucking watch. I'm gonna piss myself.
Don't jinx yourself.
I got a 15.
So That is just barely hitting.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh, Jesus.
So go ahead and roll just 2d8 radiant damage.
That's 13
Ooh.
damage.
oh, that's a crit on damage too.
Hell yeah.
Max damage.
Good job. You guys are
Yeah.
getting through this.
Can you
tree.
smell what the rock is cooking?
It smells fire and radiance.
Beautiful.
Boo.
Alright, so I
You
have
love
no
me.
Boo.
Adrian, you are up next. You just saw Joan take a huge chunk out of this tree. Like, some of its bark seems to have both burnt off and fallen off.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Adrian's gonna strum their lute and go. Anyways, here's Thunderwave, and they're gonna cast Thunderwave.
Oh, I love them.
Okay.
Roll a con save again.
Through roll 20. Through roll 20.
Okay. You want me to roll it through? Okay, that's the same
Well, that
result.
passes, but you still take half. So
Yeah.
that is 4 damage.
Okay. It seems to kind of... While it does look like it hurts, some of its branches seem to nod like it's going with the music. Ouch. So Atlas is taking another 8 points of damage from the grapple.
No!
And he is going to try to escape. He is going to succeed.
Yay!
Yay!
It's what he deserves.
So he's not going to try to attack at this point. Like, he has blood just almost pouring from his waist and arms where the tree grappled him. And he is actually going to fly as far away as possible.
Mhm.
That's okay.
He's going to fly 80 feet away. And that will be his turn. As he's, like, licking his wounds and just stumbling to stay up.
So long, Space Cowboy.
But the tree is going
Did,
again.
Did you skip my turn? Or am I after the tree?
You're after the tree.
Okay.
So now the tree is going to try to take a bite out of you, Whoa.
Ah!
No!
I see.
So, does a 21 hit?
What happened to rolling in the roll 20? Syra?
I'll roll in the roll 20 for this one too if you want.
Do it,
Yeah,
coward.
it hits. It hits. You know it hits. I don't know why you're asking me. You know it does.
Still hits. So, 3d8.
No, it does not.
A 14 from an attacker hits.
Oh,
Because
that's
the
right, because
attacker always
we have
gets it.
equal.
So, you are taking 21 piercing damage.
Oh my god!
God.
As it just takes
Fucking
this
Christ.
chunk of a bite from you. It's also, let me actually roll fire damage on it. Because it's still on fire. Yeah, as far as I know, it can't breathe fire. That was one of its attack. For its second attack, let's see.
Oh.
It's actually going to, it's gonna swat at Cheskar. Just whack him with a branch.
Whack a raven.
1-800, are you whacking?
And that's hitting him. So he'll be hit 18 points of damage. And he's not looking too hot.
Ruh-roh.
And let's see, that was its second attack. Third attack, it's going to try to grab you, Joan.
Well,
No.
bitch. Ugh. What do I have to roll?
No. Here, I'll roll the grapples in the roll 20.
Ha. Yeah.
Okay. So for the 13, it misses you. You manage to just be like, nah, bitch. No.
I think the fuck no.
Because it couldn't grapple you, it's gonna try to hit you with the branch. Just try to bring a branch right down on you. That's a 22 to hit.
God damn it. That hits me.
So for, let's see, 12, 14, 20 points of damage from the
That
branch.
sucks.
As it just crashes into you angrily because you wouldn't let it grab you.
Oh, fuck you, man. Did you say 20 points of damage?
Yep.
Alright.
Everyone's almost dead.
It's okay. Everyone's still up and alive. It's okay.
Barely.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last star that I have on mine to where the base, or I guess where the base of where the branch that has me currently grappled is, and is it possible that while that is dealing its damage, I can try and make a move to escape, or would that be 2 moves?
You can. Well, first, see if you can escape the grapple first.
Okay, so I'd be rolling strength for that, right?
Yes.
Ah, yes, my strongest suit. Nope, that's a crit 1.
Uh-oh.
So, no, you can't escape. If you want to still throw the magic missile star, you can,
I'm gonna.
but it's not going to get you out. And at this point, well, the smoke from the fire is also starting to reach you.
14.
So, okay. So you might be coughing a bit on smoke.
Cool. Doesn't really matter.
Esmeralda's going to cast another firebolt on it. Try to set it more on fire. Succeeds the dex save, however. Somehow. It's a rooted tree. But you know.
It does say.
You know, it just kind of somehow breaks its base and twirls around it somehow.
You know, because D&D has logic.
Oh. I'm thinking lightning bolt. That is a firebolt. So, no, she actually hits it.
Ooh.
Good.
So, in that case, taking another 24 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
And with that, it's thrashing around its branches once more. Van Richten is actually going to come over towards the branch that you're trapped on, like grappled by Woe. He is going to grab his cane and like grab the bird head of it. And you can see him basically separate the head from the cane, and when he does, you can see a silvered sword.
Woo!
A beast.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Can I inform him that regular weapons don't do damage?
You can.
Okay, I will.
He doesn't seem phased by that warning.
Okay, so it goes along the lines of Van Richten, like weapons can't. Weapons don't. Okay, you're just gonna keep. Okay, that's fine.
So he's missing his first attack, landing his second. Oh boy, okay, let's see. Nice, alright. So he is dealing 6 points of piercing damage to the branch, and basically the silver sword just cuts through the branch, and you drop. Whoa. So you are now free from the
Nice.
grapple.
Can I do like a land like fucking Thor or something where I like put my fist in the ground and like my arm like my legs on either side and just sort of like look up for a second?
Oh
Make a
my
dex
god.
check.
Oh no.
Actually, a deck.
You
I'll
land
say
on
dex
an ace.
A dex save? Okay, give me a second. I have a +1 to save. Well, an extra +1. Which is +1. Let's see. I'm making sure. I want it to be badass so bad, but if it's not, it'll still be funny. That's a 4.
So, this tree branch is severed in half, and you manage to, like, you're trying to get this landing down, but somehow you tangle yourself up in the branch more, and you end up just landing flat on your face.
Okay, when Woe does that, Adrian sees this, and they kind of like laugh at her a little bit. Like they laugh at that.
Face down on the ground, Woe just goes, "I'm so glad I can serve as comic relief in this trying time for you."
You're also taking 1 point of damage from the fall.
Insult to injury, that's fine. Get me at 30 instead of my written. Okay. Question for DM.
What's up?
I'm rolling so bad on roll 20. Can I use my dice?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. I rolled a 1 and then a 3. I think I'm good.
And then, Sin, you are standing by this rock pile, basically. And Kavan is, like, pointing to it.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin is pointing toward it.
It's kind of like moves the rocks aside and like digs through the pile.
So, when you move the rocks aside, it reveals this older wooden spear. Like, it's got an arrowhead at the top tied to it, and blood is just basically splattered all over it, staining some of the cloth tied around the top and bottom of it. And at the end of the staff, there's also a smaller arrowhead and just basically 2 spikes on either side sticking out. Like you could just swing the staff around and hit someone with it. And there's also just a little, where there's cloth going from like a third of the way up to the bigger arrowhead, there's also this string tied around it. And hanging off of it are 2 like little red tassels.
This is the weapon?
I trust you'll use it well.
Okay. Try my best. No promises. And they
go ahead.
They just kind of like sigh and look at the spear before kind of like tucking it under their arm and heading back to like trying to go like towards the party.
Yeah, when you pick it up, like there's like this skeleton hand still tightly wrapped around the like middle of the spear, and you hear Kavan go, "Huh! It's still attached."
Ew! Ew!
It's just kind of sighs and like rubs their forehead and just kind of thanks for the warning. And they just kind of go back and is that my action for picking it up?
I'll let you have another action.
So I'm assuming they kind of like make it to the tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
They're
just
gonna try
looks
and
defeated with this bloody spear under their arm.
and they're just gonna try to stab the tree as best they can.
Okay, so make an attack against it.
They +3. 6.
Woo!
6!
Ooh.
No, you
Yeah, I
you
figured.
gently tap the tree with the end of the spear, but the blood just oozing out of this tree, like the bark falling off to reveal more blood under it. It's just like, ew, kind of thing.
Ew.
I'm gonna look at Kevin like I'm on The Office.
Kavan makes a jabbing motion, like, stab it!
Do I still have a bonus action or is that it?
And you can, Kavan is like your own personal cheerleader right now.
Great.
Let's see. I don't think Cheskar can do any damage. What he's gonna do is he's actually going to take his short sword and start swinging at branches to cut off branches.
Nice.
And that's gonna hit, so he is managing to drop one of the branches. And you can see
Yay.
it just drop to the ground and dust and dirt rise around it. As this tree just sounds like it's screeching. And then what's Gargoyle want to do?
In the trees? In the branches?
No one is being grappled at the moment.
I'm gonna have it attack.
Okay.
So that is 1 bite, which is a 1d20 +4.
Is it going after branches or the main tree?
Does an 18 hit? Because it's going after the main tree.
So that does hit, however, it won't do any damage.
I'm gonna go for the branches then.
Does it get a second attack? Yeah. So it
do
can make
that.
one with its claws. But that is missing, however. It tries to claw through the bark of it, but it's just not breaking it. Joan,
Mm-hmm.
you just witnessed Wode's very graceful landing. Sin just poked this tree with a bloodied spear and like looked over their shoulder at someone who doesn't seem to be there. What you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna use my last fucking spell slot to do Divine Smite again. That's very effective.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just roll for that real quick. Please roll for God. That's a 20. A natural 20.
So that's hitting. So
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
because-
radiant damage.
Is it still gonna be 2-8?
It will be 3d8.
Sick. And that's doing 14 damage.
You guys are almost there.
Are we?
It's seeming to slowly start to crumple more and more. And then you do have a second attack, Joan, if you want to take it.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't have any fucking spell slots left, so that's
Stare intimidatingly at it.
Stare intimidatingly at the tree, high five Adrian.
Whisper power move.
I wanted like the Slav squat
Oh my god.
The
for
what?
intimidation.
The Slav squad.
Roll intimidation against the tree.
I'm going to lose my shit if this crits. I'm going to
I'll
lose my
die.
shit.
I'll
Please.
die.
Please actually succeed and intimidate the fucking
I
tree.
I got
Please.
An 18.
Please.
Oh my god, the sigh is a great sign.
I got an 18.
All of its branches seem to pull away from you, Joan.
Oh my
Good.
god!
Yes.
I win.
Oh yeah!
Power move.
What a fucking power move.
It
Incredible.
My delight from how tired Syra sounds right now is unending.
you intimidated a tree. You
Did it?
Intimidated a tree.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be avoiding you now, Joan.
Good.
Adrian, cheer up. Cheer up, man.
I'm gonna cast a vicious mockery on the tree.
It's already intimidated.
Oh, please cast Vicious Mockery, but do the exact same thing that Joan just did.
It's vicious. What kind of damage is vicious mockery?
Psychic damage. Yeah, 1d4 psychic damage and disadvantage on next attack roll.
So, when you cast that, the tree does, other than the fear that Joan put in it, it doesn't seem to really be that affected whatsoever.
Wow, okay.
In fact, like, you can see its gaping jaw just kind of turn towards you when you do that.
Okay.
Oops.
Adrian yelled at it and now they're fucking dead.
Not yet!
They're about to be.
Atlas is going to stay back for now.
Yeah.
Unless things get too dire.
You heal yourself up, baby boy. We got this.
Hopefully.
However, it's the tree's turn again.
Ah, never mind. Atlas, come back, please.
It'll
So-
be dire in a second.
Who does he want to go after?
Try me, bitch.
No, please.
He's not gonna go after Joan because he's scared of Joan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to try to grapple the gargoyle.
Mm.
It rolled a 16, so
Roll strength against that.
not yet.
Okay.
But it does manage to grapple it, and it's bringing it in for a bite. Kind of like a, you bit me, I'm gonna bite you now, kind of thing. However, it is missing the bite somehow. The gargoyle probably like ducks its head down as it tries to take a bite, and two of its branches are gonna go and try to hit you, Adrian. First one is missing, second one is hitting for, if I can do my math, another 20 points of damage.
I'm at 10 health, lads. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind.
However, Joan, you can see that it's obviously trying to like hit Adrian, so its branch is not near you. So it's going from like the outer end to hit them, and whoa.
Okay, so I'm face down on the ground.
Yeah. You can get up easily. You're a bit tangled, but
How far away is Adrian from me?
so roughly
Okay.
40 feet.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cast Long Strider on myself. To
Okay.
get to where Adrian is. After Long Strider, I can't do anything, can I?
No.
Fuck. Okay. At least I'm there. I'm gonna get there.
Just
first
put
of all.
yourself in danger.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You can make it over to Adrian, yeah.
Okay.
But you can see some of its branches seeming to almost try to swat you, but as you get closer and closer to Joan, it slowly starts to stop.
Mm-hmm. Can I also, while I'm doing it, yell to intimidate? By the way, we're in the same party, so if you're fucking with them, you're fucking with us. You're fucking with us.
If you actually pass this too, I'll lose my fucking mind.
You and me both. You and me both.
Okay, 16?
No.
Oh.
Tried.
So, that is Woe's turn. So in that case, can she help? No, she cannot. So Ez is just going to cast another firebolt on the tree.
I love how
She
we're
just
all
wants to
crowded
be
up
down.
now, guys.
Hold on.
She's landing the firebolt though, so she's also setting the tree on fire again. All of you are gonna have like this lovely little campfire now, bonfire.
Yay!
Little.
Yay.
Little, more like a forest fire. So it's taking 14 points of damage from it. And Van Richten, he's on like the other side of the tree from you guys. However, he is gonna come join you guys. Like as you're all kind of huddled together, he's looking at all the damage that mainly Edrian and Woe has taken. He's slowly shaking his head as he basically sheaths the sword back into his cane to disguise it once more. So, Edrian, you are going to get 14 points back.
Okay.
And then Sin.
Ooh, okay. Which health are you on right now?
Huh?
Health is Woe on right now.
Woe is currently at... I think Edrian needs the health more than I do. I'm at 30.
I'm gonna
Edrian
cast
is at 24.
on Edrian then.
Everyone's healing me now. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that pretty much puts me almost back to max.
Okay, so Edrian,
Actually,
you were
wait,
getting
no.
12 points back.
That's 36.
So you're starting to feel better and better by the second. Like, none of this is gonna bring you down.
No.
And then Cheskar is still cutting at those branches, and he's taking down another one. Is the gargoyle gonna do the same?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I'll roll for this really quick. Oh shit! Drop my d6. So the gargoyle also manages to cut off another branch. Then it's back around to you, Joan.
Yay! Is the tree, like, still scared of me?
The tree is still scared of you.
Awesome. How close is the sword to me?
Okay, how close is what?
The
How
sword.
close is that sword?
It seems to be buried under some roots, so you'd have to dig.
Can I try, like, stealth moving over there?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it's gonna attack you.
True. Wanna
You
do
can.
stuff. Alright. That's an 18.
You get over there just fine.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I want to dig for the sword now.
Okay. So for that, just roll me, I guess strength to peel off the roots from it.
Okay. That's a 12.
So you managed to get a couple off, but there still seems to be like roughly 3 more covering it.
God damn it.
But as you're pulling off these roots, the glow of this sword is getting brighter and brighter.
Yeah, boy.
And
Did
then-
the digging for the roots count as my extra move, or
So you took a movement and an action. I don't think it counts as an attack, unless you want to try to chop up the roots.
yeah, I want to try using my silver dagger to do that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
All of you see Joan having basically kind of left.
That's a 22.
And then roll your damage. Yeah. Joan basically
No.
left the fight and is digging around near the base of the tree near the flame.
You know how the fuck it is.
Will just kind of like not loud enough for Joan to hear, but just kind of mutters that thanks.
That's a. I don't have any spell slots, so
That's fair.
I got a 5.
Okay, so that's not enough to cut through it.
You.
So you're like sawing at this, and you almost have it, but it's not quite breaking. Adrian, you just got healed by some friends, some buddies.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Shatter again.
Okay, and that's a con
Yeah.
You sound just as defeated as me. So I got an 11.
That doesn't pass. Oh my god!
Oh.
Yes!
Yes, King.
That's 20 damage. That's 2 crit 8s.
With each turn and like every time the branches move even slightly, you can hear loud cracks.
Ooh.
Yes.
Like it's about to break off.
Please just kill it!
Atlas is watching you, Joan. He's actually gonna fly over to you
Oh,
to try and help dig for it. Gonna manage to cut through 2 of the roots covering it, so there's only 1 left that you need to cut through.
yay! Thank you.
However, it is the tree's turn now.
Mm.
It's not going down without a fight.
Well, to be fair, this entire thing has been a fight, so if he wants to back off a little bit, that's fine too.
So, it's gonna try to grapple you.
Oh, even better.
Let's see. It's going to miss.
Okay.
It's gonna try to grapple you, Adrian.
Adrian has freedom of movement though, right?
Yes. They do.
So while it does manage to grapple you, you just kind of slip out from its grasp, like, ha, nah, not today.
You thought?
Haha, bitch. Fuck you.
This doesn't look happy from that. So it's gonna turn to its last option, or what it thinks is its last option, and try to grapple Sin.
Oh.
Try me.
That is a 21.
Oh, try
Oh.
me.
And that passes.
With its last attack, it's gonna try to take a bite. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does.
It's gonna take a big old bite of you, then.
Sin
It's
just
going-
fucking screams.
It's going to do 16 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Whoa. You just saw this tree take a bite out of the one you care for the most.
Okay, motherfucker.
I hate that wording so much. That's the worst wording you could have used.
Okay, so
I tried.
um
You can't always try to cut the branch.
I was about to say, yeah. Can I theoretically try and get the bow to sort of cut through the branch? Not a bow, an arrow. But yeah, like
Yeah.
use my bow. Okay.
If it's a strong enough hit, go ahead and
I don't know
roll
why.
attack.
I don't know why I use my. Can I use my dice? Can I retcon that? Can I use my dice, please?
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. You're a good DM. I'm sorry that I've ever talked shit about you. Oh, that's a nat 20. Ha!
Yay!
So roll. Is it 2d4 or 2d6?
Let's see here. It's 1d8 piercing.
So 2d8. Roll 2d8.
2d8, and then I have the plus. My heart's racing so bad.
Me too. I'm having like a stroke.
D8.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't have any
2d8.
pluses for that, but I do have archery fighting style, so I do actually get a +2. Wait, a +2 bonus to attack rolls. So that's not damage. That's just attack. I do deal an extra D8 though, so
Yes.
technically it's 3d8, not 2d8, because I critted, which is 2d8, and then I get an extra d8 from the colossal damage, right? Colossus
Yeah.
Slayer. Okay, cool.
So 3d8.
Get him.
Go up.
Okay, 13.
Okay, so that's enough. So Sen, you're dropping to the ground by the fire near its mouth.
Can
You can
I
almost feel the heat from it.
Can I try and move you? Because I still have Long Strider on me. It's 1 hour, so yeah.
So you
You do
still
have
have
long
it,
sword.
yeah.
So can I move to try and catch Sin?
Go ahead and roll a strength.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sin. Okay.
And then
Is
Sin
it a
roll
strength save, or is it just regular strength?
A strength.
Oh.
And Sin, just roll a flat d20.
That's a 6.
Okie dokie.
Okay. 12. Okay, so. Sin, you're falling, and whoa, you go to catch Sin. However, You are going right down with them. They're basically landing on you, so Sin, your fall is cushioned by Woe.
Well, just kind of goes, oh! I hope that helped you a little bit.
And Sin just kind of scrambles off and helps Wo up. Like, oh god, oh god.
Adrian,
It's me. It's you. You're perfect. You're fine. It's I just can't. And there's like points to her arms, her small arms.
You can't do legs and you can't do arms.
I can't do.
You're missing arm day.
Moves are weak.
I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything wrong.
Your moves are weak, babe.
Then Ez is gonna try once more with Firebolt and miss.
Please.
That is a 2.
No, he's so close.
However, let's see.
I just want this motherfucker to die.
Van Richten is gonna cast another Cure Wounds on Edrian, since Edrian stayed behind with him. So,
I guess I'm just getting healed back to full here, considering everyone's only healing me.
Must be
That-
nice.
well, you kind of ran away.
Well, to save the love of my life, yes, thank you.
Like, Edrian, Van Richten isn't even looking at you. He's just kind of placing a hand on your shoulder and looking over to Sin and Woe. And he looks like a disappointed dad.
Okay, so I noticed this look, right? I noticed the look
Yeah.
he's giving them.
Oh yeah.
Edrian, while he's healing them, Edrian kind of pats his arm and goes, "Understandable."
You're getting 12 hit points back.
I'm literally 2 points off for max.
Must be nice.
Sin, you just landed on Woe. You're by the fire of the tree. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna immediately cast Cure Wounds on Woe.
Thank you.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your... Getting 11 hit points back, Woe.
Nice.
And then Chescar and the Gargoyle are just tearing at branches. Joan, it is back up to you.
What's
gonna
up?
Are you gonna try to get that last branch?
Hell yeah,
That
boy. And I'm gonna do it with my. Can I do it with my crossbow? Is that possible?
Since it's right in front of you, you'd have to roll at disadvantage.
I think fuck not. Yeah, I'll try going at it with my long sword this time.
Roll to attack.
That's a 16.
Roll your damage.
Oh damn it! I got a
Oh.
fucking nat one.
You do still have a second attack.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cut through the root.
So aggressive.
Piss. All right, I'll try that again. I got a 17 that time.
That's hitting.
Yay. And I got a 5.
That is still not cutting through.
Son of a bitch.
You try
So
your
you're just-
best, but you don't succeed.
You're just swinging at this root, and it's not giving any kind of way, or even really breaking.
I want to, like, curb this root at this point.
I'll let you do that as a free action. It won't do any damage, but I'll let you just stomp on it.
Do I have to roll anything for that, or...
No. You can just kick it.
Bitch.
Edrian.
Yes. I'm literally using my only attack spells. Yeah, Thunderwave. So it's a con save again.
It succeeds, but roll your damage. So, you cast this Thunder Wave, and just, its bark is just completely peeling off, basically. And all of its branches are basically dropping, either breaking off or drooping
Is
to
it
the ground.
finally dead?
Like, even the fire at the base begins to just consume the tree and go higher and higher now. But its
Is
mouth is closed. It's not moving. And we're out
Is
of
it-
initiative.
Yeah!
Like, can I like give the tree a final stab with the spear?
You can. It won't do anything since it's down.
Adrian just lays on the floor and just lays there.
I'm gonna go over to help Joan. get the tree or help loosen the branches for the sword?
Please. None of my weapons, except for my crossbow, which I can't use.
I'm gonna like
Do I have
stab.
to roll something for it?
No. Between the help of Woe and Atlas, you guys are like Joan. You're able to pull off this final route
Fuck
after
yeah,
curb
baby.
stomping it a few times. And
Yeah.
underneath it, you see this silver hilt. It's got like a deep sapphire in the center of it.
Shit.
And just beaming up from the hilt seems to be pure light in the shape of a sword. Like sword, sword blade.
I'm
That's what I'm
gonna
looking
put a hand on Joan's shoulder and just say, "You earned it, buddy."
I want to give. Let's see, who here has the least amount of weapons?
Weapons?
Yeah, like attack stuff. Probably Adrian.
I've got 3.
I have 3 too.
What about my boy Sin?
Sin has a new
they just
one.
they just got the spears, so I think they're good, and their spells. So like,
Joan.
Okay, because
Just
I gotta.
keep the sword.
Joan's like the only person who really, like, other than Woe, like, is the only person who uses, like, melee attacks, so.
Okay, I did.
Yeah.
Alright.
Joan voice, hell yeah!
So Joan, as you grab this sword, you kind of see the deep blue sapphire in the hilt pulse once.
Ooh.
And then it goes back to looking like a regular gemstone designed into it.
Sick.
And as you grab it, the light seems to just disappear from the blade.
Will was gonna look
Alright.
around, give a nod, and be like, "Okay, we need to come up with a plan for Irina."
Yeah.
I know that I can't go back to Valaki. I know that for a fact. I don't want to risk. Here, let's. She like looks over to Rickton and to Esmeralda and to the rest of the party, and she says, "Let's go to the wagon first, and we can mull over ideas, but we need to come up with a plan."
You can see Van Richten nod in agreement. And Esmeralda is already turning to head back to the wagon.
Yeah, she's gonna follow suit.
And as you guys are walking, like, well, you can feel Atlas nudge your hand.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Atlas.
So roll your d8.
I'm gonna do it at a level 2. That's 11.
Okay. There seems to be a soft coo of thank you.
Oh.
And when you get back to the wagon, like, Atlas is jumping up top. Cheskar's slipping into the wagon away from Atlas. And Van Richten and Esmeralda are stepping in as well, being careful not to wake Elise, who seems to have just passed out in the middle of the floor.
Huh.
So,
I'm gonna get out my book and sort of sit down and be like, "Alright, does anyone have any ideas of what to do? Because our first day is over.
Yeah.
We have 2 more days."
The only outright thing that I know, and I really don't want to split the party up either, but this is probably the best thing that we have to do, is to have just me and Joan going instead, because
Well, I mean, you're known by association to us.
I don't think they
You're not
saw Adrian or
Outwardly
Joan.
wanted. I mean, they were disguised during the hanging, but they were disguised for a reason.
Yeah. Sarah, did they see Joan or Adrian? Or at least, like, that we know of?
roll history for me.
Okay.
Can I roll history too?
Can I roll history as
Because
well?
I got a +6.
Anyone who wants to roll history can roll history.
Okay.
Well, that's
Nice.
a 13.
That's a
Okay.
22.
Hell yeah! 22!
And let's see here.
20! Can you smell what the Joan is cooking?
17.
Okay. So basically everyone but Edrian,
Yeah.
you can assume that they didn't see you during the hanging, but based on how furious Ezek was,
yeah.
when he had taken in Woe and Zin, you have a feeling that he would probably recognize you guys.
Okay.
I'll relay that. I'll relay that.
I mean, the best guess that we could probably do is disguising, but
Well, but here's the
we
thing.
don't have anything.
And here's what I've been thinking about. If Strahd is so keen on getting Irina back, what's the issue with just transporting us there through the mists? Because that's how we were transported here, right? That's what everyone's saying.
He's a pussy boy.
Then how come we can't just do that instead? I mean, I'm not planning on calling on Strahd von Zarevich anytime soon, but you know.
Right.
I got a cool ass sword.
That we're not no. Okay, actually, you know what? Hold on. Joan?
Yeah.
Don't use it yet. Especially don't try. There are more things, and she points to the book, that we need to find in order to be able to defeat Strahd, and that is just one thing out of. Here's my question.
At least 12 things.
Evil's bride is the one you seek. Here's my thinking. I don't think it's that flesh puppet. I think it's Irina. And on this, she reads through. She said, "This card sheds light on one that will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Evil's bride is the one you seek." So we need Irina.
Yeah.
I just don't know how we're gonna get back to Vallaki. Maybe we don't have any scrying or anything. We can't send a message or anything to her.
And you hear Esmeralda speak up and say, "It would be about a day's travel from here."
So that would be another day that we have lost, and then whatever we get back in Vallaki to.
Can't we,
Esmeralda Van Richten, do you have any sort of, messaging or scrying or anything like that?
That's a good question, Will.
Thank you. I try to raise valid questions most of the time.
if there's a tiny beast around, I could send a message with Ammo Messenger.
You do still have the gargoyle.
Tiny beast.
I guess it's not tiny, you're right. Cheskar will actually chime in and offer to fly to Vallaki.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah.
If you could talk to Irina and get her over here, explain our situation. Hold on, I don't want to explain the situation because technically it would be like, hey, so we kind of told Strahd that you can be taken, but I trust you to be able to articulate yourself in a correct way, right, Cheskar?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell her that Strahd wants to take her.
How else is she going to be? I guess she did say if we ever need her, we can call on her for help.
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet. I think that we can keep going as far as we can here, have Cheskar go send that message, and maybe meet up with Irina outside of Vallaki.
Cheskar's changing into his full raven form. And just already heading out the door okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go as soon as possible.
Okay, yes, go.
And Esmeralda she looks uncertain, but she says, "It's something we can try. As I said, it will be a day's travel, but..."
He's also a bird, so,
He's
yeah.
For us to get to Vallaki.
Oh, I don't think that... I want to meet outside of Vallaki. I want to still meet here. I don't think that going to Vallaki is our best bet right now.
We'll meet at a halfway point.
Because I'm trying to think, like, Cheskar can make it there really quickly, no problem. That's not that big of a deal. However, Irina might be another problem, because it would still take her a day to get over here.
I could send the gargoyle.
That, or, Atlas.
I don't think... Is Atlas in the best condition right now?
I don't think so.
You can probably rest for a bit, and then we can ask him.
I don't know. The worst part about this is we're spending so much time planning, and this is time that we can use to be doing things.
I mean, there isn't much that we can do except send people out and hope that they would get here in time.
Esmeralda will say, there is a Vistani camp just out of Vallaki we can stay at.
Ooh, girl.
Okay, I think that's our best bet then. I'm actually gonna go out. Cheskar's already making his way over to Vallaki, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell, have her meet us at the Vistani camp outside of Vallaki. Enough for him to hear.
You hear a distant call.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Wait, quick question. Is
Yeah.
my shadow still chilling behind me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Edrin voice, I swear to fucking God.
Okay, I guess our best bet is just to go ahead and make our way over to the Vistani camp since we don't have much time. We can try and rest for as long as we can over here and just alternate who's driving.
Esmeralda seems to wave her hand and just, I can drive the entire way. It's not a problem.
Are you sure?
I've driven longer.
Okay. I trust your judgment. And,
Try to rest.
Van Richten, Esmeralda, thank you.
Van Richten doesn't say anything. He smiles a bit for finally being thanked.
Yeah, she says, you've proven invaluable. We would be dead without you guys, so thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, I would be very dead, so yeah.
It's amazing you aren't dead already.
You know, sometimes, Van Richten, whenever we thank you, the best thing to do is to just accept the thanks and not jab at us.
I mean, I don't know what you expected. He's kind of done that often.
Not to
Yeah.
me.
I had my nap.
Right.
So are you guys resting in the wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to take a big
So-
fat nap.
Esmeralda will start heading towards Vallaki as all of you rest in the wagon. Atlas is still chilling up top. But that is where we're gonna stop.
Oh, that was so good.
On a higher note.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this, our 4th episode of Curse Crit. Once again, I'm Alex, and we are very glad that you decided to come and hit us up. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you. Bye!
Bye!